Five, four, three, two, one.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Would you like to go ahead and introduce the band?
Yeah, we're Lex Audrey. We're a band from Austria, and we just presented our new album called No Intention of Changing the World. And at the beginning of February, I think on the 8th of February, it was released. Can't remember anymore. That's how stupid I am. Sorry for that. But yeah, and we make electronic rock music. We like to call it art rock, maybe. And we're happy to be here. Thank you.
And you say you call it art rock. Where did that come from?
Yeah, we just didn't want to call it a rock band because we don't think of ourselves like we're a rock band, and we don't even think of ourselves like an electronic band, but we do combine both genres. And electronic rock, I don't really know what electronic rock means, to be honest. So we say it's like art rock because many of the art rock bands there are combine those genres and make electronic rock music, and we thought, yeah, maybe that's just a genre we make.
And you're actually a trio. The band is a trio.
Yes, we're three people. One plays the synth, one plays the drums, and myself plays guitar, and I sing as well.
How did you guys meet?
We met in high school when we were, I think it was 14 or 15 years old. And we studied we all studied our instruments at the university in Linz in Upper Austria. And we met, and from the moment we met, it was clear that we wanted to form a band, and we had a band back then. And when the old band split up, we formed Lex Audrey.
Interesting. And so you guys are located in Austria?
Yes, in Austria. Parts we all come from Upper Austria, where it's like Linz and Wels and Kirchdorf, but I think you don't know those cities. It's like very, very small towns. And now I live in Vienna. Maybe Vienna is quite a name.
Yeah,
quite a big city.
Yeah. And so jumping into the album, No Intentions of Changing the World. How did that title come about?
The title was we found the title from the song I wrote, which is also called No Intention of Changing the World, and we like that the title is two things at the same time. It's like a declaration, no intention of changing the world, and it's just a title. But we try to address problems that come with technology and the internet and the cloud and all of that, but in a very ironic way. And we also try to address the living standards and the high standards we have in Central Europe, and that we don't really look at other parts of the world where people have to suffer because of our high standards and because of all the stuff we have available. And that is also why we chose the cover for the album. It's like two people sitting on the beach and taking a picture of themselves and not of the beach. And it's like we try to do this all very ironic, to not be as harsh and as direct as it sounds.
Right.
I hope you can understand me. I don't know if my English is that good to explain those things.
Yeah, it definitely is. And so you actually have 11 songs on the album. And it was co-written by Julian Simmons. How did that come about?
Yeah, only one song was co-written with Julian Simmons. We were very glad to have him on board on the team for Winter Part 2. It's the main single of the album. It's just a connection we made because Julian Simmons is in Vienna quite often because he works together with Clara Luzia. I don't know if you know her. It's also well-known Austrian singer-songwriter and rock band.
Yes.
And our label made the connection. He said, "Hey, do you want to produce something with a band of ours, Lex Audrey?" And he was like totally on board with it. We just met and started writing on some stuff, and this is what was the consequence. Winter Part 2.
Interesting. Now, this is your second EP coming off of the debut Godgiven, right?
Yes, Godgiven was the first living sign we had. Was the first EP with 4 songs, I guess, and one of the song Godgiven is also on the album. It's like the first song we ever released, so we wanted to carry that with us.
Now, was it
on the album as well?
Was it different coming into this album versus the first album? Was it the recording process different for you guys?
Yes, but in both EPs and both EP and the album, we did everything ourselves. So from the writing process to recording it and mixing it, everything was done by the band.
Oh.
And we recorded it in a rehearsal room of a big band in Upper Austria, and we were there like for a week. All the songs were just demos I recorded with my acoustic guitar on my smartphone, and when we were there in the rehearsal room, we set up the microphones and we decided how we wanted the songs to sound in the end, and then we started working on it. And after recording for 1.5 weeks, we started producing it in the studio, and that's where Julian Simmons came along and helped us with Winter. And yeah, the process was quite different because in the EP we were not that we didn't quite know. I don't know how to put it in English. We didn't have a concept in mind. When we were started on the album, there was always a principle and a concept we followed, a plan, like from the message we want to deliver through the music and the genres we wanted to attach to some songs or something like that.
Right.
And that was like more theoretically.
Do you have any personal favorites off of the album?
I think my favorite is Metaphor. I think it's second to last, the track.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, number 10.
Yeah, because I like the kind of the arena stadium rock thing there's going on in the end.
Got you. Now,
and that's also, I think you can hear that we're big fans of Muse.
Yeah. You guys have received a bunch of attention and support from a lot of publications all around the world. How does that feel?
Yeah, we're very, very honored, and it's like crazy for us. When we released it, like the first week after we released the album, it was like really crazy. My computer was binging all the time and sending me messages and notifications. So, oh my God. So that was surprising for me, to be honest, but I'm very glad. Hopefully it works out.
Now, I see you guys have an upcoming tour set up.
Yes, we're going to Italy and Germany in March and April. We're doing quite a lot of touring, and we're looking forward to it because we've never done such a long tour before.
Now, where can people purchase the album?
You can buy the album on the internet, on Amazon, I guess. You can buy a CD and vinyl. We're very happy to have vinyl. It's a beautiful white vinyl, and you can buy it via our label, LasVegasRecords.com. I think it is.
Yeah.
Let me look. Yeah, LasVegasRecords.at for Austria. You can buy the album.
Yeah.
You can order it.
Where can people follow you on social media?
Yeah, we're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. and we're trying to get our Instagram game started, doing stories all the time and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, you can follow us there, Lex Audrey Music. It's everywhere the same, and on YouTube it's just Lex Audrey. I think you will find it by just searching for Lex Audrey.
How did you guys come up with the name, Lex Audrey?
Yeah, we were looking for a suitable name for quite some time. I think it was like 6 months or something. We didn't have a name, and we were in a bar and talking about our music and how a name should describe the way people feel about our music, because the response we got to our music was that people need to hear it more than once. They always said, yeah, it's like a cool song if you hear it once, but if you listen to it like 4 times, you really get it.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And that was like something we struggled with, because we wanted to be understood the first time you hear it, but we didn't really make it. Everyone said, yeah, you have to look, you read the lyrics and like listen to it a few times. And that's when we connected it to the life that Audrey Hepburn had, because she struggled with the attention she got for her beauty, and she didn't quite get the same amount of attention and public attention for the social work she did.